Hey, what's going on, guys? I just got done watching Crisis on Infinite Earth Part 2. So, first of all, I'd like to explain what this one was about. Basically, we're trying to save all the universes, all the different timelines right now. And what does that take? Well, all the heroes now have to work together, maybe not in desirable places, maybe in set universes where people that died in theirs are still alive and took over. Anyway, there's hatred, there is revenge, there is all types of violence happening in this one. Now, I do have two big concerns before I rate this movie. The first one is this first 30 minutes, well, 20 minutes for me, were very boring and didn't really suck me into watching this. It just I didn't really feel anything in the first 20-ish minutes. I don't know, it wasn't drawing me in. As time went on, it was making me understand a little bit better of what was going on. I think it has to do with the audience's confusion of what's going on, but it did help. So that's the first one. The second one, there is hanging children in this one, which may not be all. I guess how I should say this without sounding like crazy and like evil is if it doesn't call for it, don't bring it in, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not sitting in there saying I want to see that, but if that's a part of the development, I mean, I guess we got to go there. But for those of you that care, this one was more violent than the first one. There was still the cursing, which isn't that bad, but I just question how this one got a PG-13 rating. I could be wrong, but last time I looked, they're both rated PG-13. So, something that I never understood is how is Family Guy PG-13, not PG-13, it's PG-14 or something like that. And this one gets PG-13 where they have literal hanging children. I think a child even gets stabbed with a pitchfork and drops dead, as well as a giant gorilla gets shot and killed. And it kind of shocked me a little bit because even though this is like geared towards an adult, I could see someone wanting to watch these with their kids, even though the topic is overall, like I've talked about it last one, death, universal death, the end of the world that meets. It's inevitable, basically. Infinite crisis, right? I feel like that's the whole thing that people need to understand. Infinite crisis means the end, and this is what you call the center stone of what's shaped DC into today. Eventually, they may go back, but I don't want to get too deep into something that doesn't make sense. My final rating, though, overall, you gotta hear me out. It's an 8. I didn't really like the center stone of this one, but you got to get places. You can't just move on without some type of story that takes you to the next part. I felt Barry was very much more interesting. It's just sad he's now gone. He died, he went to go warn people. He dead. He dead. As far as I know, he dead. And I'm guessing this is where he warned them and now he's dead. And this is what they do with his last warning. But yeah, guys. So this one an 8, first one 8.7. So they kind of knew what they were doing here. I I was feeling it. I can't lie and tell you that I didn't want to watch this. No, part one definitely had me to where I wanted to watch another movie. And yeah, I feel like these are nice to watch right now. Get hyped up for that third one that's supposed to be coming out. I believe this year we're supposed to be getting it. So hopeful. Now I don't think this is going to be the end of Infinite Crisis. I do think there's going to be more than just 3 parts. Overall, guys, I just want to say stay safe and peace.